There's an old saying that money doesn't sleep, but for the ultra wealthy, it also doesn't work overtime. Because once you hit a certain level of wealth, money starts working for you, silently, strategically, and tax efficiently. Let me ask you this. If you were worth $500 million, would you bother collecting a paycheck? No, neither do they. Welcome to a world where income is irrelevant, taxes are optional, and debt is a weapon, not a trap. This isn't about budgeting or coupon clipping. This is the game behind the game, and you deserve to know how it's played. Illusion number 1. The rich don't get paid, they get wealthy. The average person thinks wealth is built by earning more. Get a better job, work longer hours, secure that promotion. And sure, that works to a point. But for billionaires, income is a liability, because the more money you earn in salary, the more taxes you pay. In the US, top earners lose up to 40% of their paycheck to federal and state taxes. Add payroll tax, and you're funding the system just by showing up to work. That's why the ultra-rich don't play that game. They don't earn money. They acquire it. Elon Musk, Jeff Bezos, Larry Page, even Oprah, their net worth didn't come from salaries. They got paid in ownership, stock, equity, stakes in private companies, assets that grow and aren't taxed until sold. And guess what? They don't sell. Why would they? Income is for the taxed. Equity is for the wise. Let's clear this up. You only pay tax on realized gains, meaning when you sell something and pocket the profit. Own a stock that triples in value, you're richer on paper, but owe nothing until you cash out. Own real estate that quadruples over 15 years, still untaxed until you sell. As long as you hold the asset, your wealth grows, tax deferred. This is the magic of unrealized capital gains, and the rich master it. Meanwhile, most people trade time for money, then surrender a chunk to the IRS. That's not financial freedom. That's a treadmill with gold trim. So, how do the rich afford their lavish lives if they're not selling stock or collecting big salaries? Where's the yacht money coming from? One word: leverage. They walk into a private bank, Morgan Stanley, Goldman Sachs, UBS, and say, "I'd like a $20 million loan secured by my portfolio. No job check, no income verification, no awkward questions. Because their assets, stock, real estate, companies, are the collateral. The bank says, of course, sir. Would you prefer 2.5% or 3% interest? When you're wealthy, you don't apply for loans, you're offered them. The system works differently at the top. Let's compare. You take out a $500,000 mortgage at 7%. You pay it back over 30 years, mostly interest, using after-tax income. The bank owns your house until you finish paying, and if you default, they seize it. Now let's say a billionaire takes out a $50 million loan at 2.5%, using stock as collateral. No income taxes, minimal interest. They use the loan to buy more assets or fund their lifestyle. And if markets dip, they restructure the loan or borrow more. Same word, loan, completely different reality. Regular debt versus strategic debt. Here's what most people never learn: consumer debt, high interest, paid with taxed wages, used to buy things that depreciate. Strategic debt, low interest, paid with untaxed capital, used to buy things that appreciate. You're punished for borrowing. The rich are rewarded for it. In fact, they use debt like a financial force multiplier. Every dollar borrowed against depreciating assets is a tax-free advance on their future wealth. And the best part? They never plan to pay it all back. Phase 3. Die richer. Eventually, even billionaires die. And when they do, they don't pass on a tax bill. They pass on an upgrade. Let's say grandma bought $2 million in Microsoft stock in the early 2000s. Today, it's worth $25 million. If she sells, she owes tax on $23 million in gains. But if she holds it until she dies, step up in basis kicks in. Her heirs inherit the stock as if they bought it at $25 million. No gains, no taxes. They could sell it the next day and owe nothing. That's a clean, multi-million dollar transfer of wealth, engineered to perfection. Even better, many wealthy families use irrevocable life insurance trusts to settle any debts left behind. So the heirs receive a portfolio that's 100% clean, free of tax, loans, and complications. Buy, borrow, die. This is the game. Buy appreciating assets, stocks, companies, real estate. Borrow against them. Tax-free, low interest, unlimited liquidity. Die with your assets intact and pass them down tax-free. This system isn't new. It's just not advertised to the masses. Because the truth is uncomfortable. The rich don't follow the same rules. They write them. You're playing checkers on a chessboard. The game has moved on. It's about ownership, strategy, and tax intelligence. Own the right things, and the system works for you. Own nothing, and you work for the system. Thanks for watching. If you want to dive deeper into the hidden architecture of wealth, power, and luxury, hit that subscribe button. And if you're already part of our community, welcome to the inner circle. Until next time, stay smart.